Welcome everyone to our Palworld survival guide. We are talking about handiwork pals today, the handiworks work skill, and how to make that more efficient. How to make those pals with that particular skill more efficient. And let's kind of just jump in. So, what is handiwork? What does that really cover in Palworld? So, handiwork refers to like crafting and building. These are the pals that when you assign somebody to a workbench, they're going to be making stuff. So like as an example, if I were to throw out Incineram, who has, what does Incineram have? Actually, I never really took a look at him. I know he has the skill. There we are. So he has level 2 in handiwork, which is pretty nice. We can assign him there, and he'll like craft stuff. We'll acquire these over here, and you make something. You're like, hey, make me like, I don't know, make me like a sphere or something, and he will set to work on it. And he already did it because he's super fast. But and that's kind of like what they do. Like when you have like bullets or whatever, like a conveyor belt kind of system. You assign 1 or 2 or 3 pals to that, and they will craft those items for you. Come on, back here, buddy. And that just makes it so that you don't have to do that. You can go out and get the resources that you need. You can organize whatever, but they're going to do the actual crafting for you. And then the other half of handicrafting is building. So, like, if you want to build like another egg incubator, for example, you'd put the blueprint down, and then anybody who has handy work will come and like help finish that off. They'll build it for you, and then obviously the better their handiwork level is, the faster they are at building those items. So that's the kind of the two different main things that cover handiwork. So how do we make them more efficient? The first obviously is just to get better leveled handiwork pals. So obviously Incineram we saw had like a level 2. So he's not bad like for beginners. You can kind of get him kind of early on as well, because he's one of the pals that will come destroy your base in a raid. So if you can capture him, you could potentially have like a pretty decent handiwork pal early on. But obviously, you really want to get like level 3 and level 4. And level 4 handiwork, some of the best pals for that are pals like Lunaris, Wixen, Verdash, and Lylene. I think those are all pretty decent ones. Obviously, the top tier, in my opinion, is Anubis. Anubis is loved for a lot of things, but he's really good at handiwork. He's really fast for one. He runs everywhere. And like he can craft and build things in just like a matter of seconds. He's great for that. But obviously he is like a very top tier kind of pal, so it can take a little while to get to him. So going for those like level 3 handiwork pals, not a bad idea. And like kind of like in the interim, I would say maybe go for an Incineram, because I find he moves pretty fast for one, so I feel like even as a level 2, he's pretty gosh darn decent. So obviously, higher tier handiwork level pals, that's one way to make them more efficient. Just get more efficient pals. Now the second half of this, the way to really boost them is to build a large toolbox, which I believe is here somewhere. There we are, right where I leveled up last. The large toolbox, obviously here at level 19 is where it unlocks, and then you need 2 tech points to unlock it. To craft this, you'll need 40 ingots, 100 wood, and then 15 nails. Obviously, I plan on making this, but I need to go get a few resources. But basically how this works, you can kind of read, it says place in a base to improve the handiwork efficiency of pals. So you build this, you put it wherever you want in your base. You can make it kind of decorative. Who is that? Oh, it's a wandering merchant. Hello there. And once you put it down, all pals who have handiwork, they get like this little boost, basically. They go a little bit faster, which is great. So if you have like a level 2, they're going faster. If you have a level 4 like Anubis, he's going even faster, which is crazy. So that's just a way just to make them, a lot more efficient, which means they're producing more, which means you have more things that you can then use to make other things, or just go out and be stronger, whatever it is that you're making, right? So that's kind of how that works, and that's how handiwork works. So if you have any other tips, do let us know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.